Good morning, beloved. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you to say hi, hello, how do you do? What's going on in your world? It's wonderful to be able to spend time with you, to have this medium where we can consistently come together and say, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, for those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. Let's do it. For those of you who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. I love it. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage her, her is grateful. Her is grateful. For whatever role you play, however it is that you play it, she is very, 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 very grateful. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. This is a good one. I appreciate you. So thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up how you show up. Thank you for bringing what you bring. What you bring. We all have something of significance to bring. We all have something of significance to bring. Let's clean off that camera. It's better, much better. Ooh wee, girl. Yeah. Okay. See if we can get this party started. So we've been talking about habits, and our habits either work for us or work against us. Our habits are not neutral. Even if our habits just keep us at status quo, at some point there has to be some change. At some point, you're going to have to adjust. So habits are either for or against, but they are not neutral, because even if they sustain what is, that is still a for or against. Because is it sustaining what you want? Is it sustaining what you need? Is it sustaining what is helpful for you? Or is it harming, right? Is it keeping you behind? Is it stopping progress? So, Dorian, good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. And so when you think about your habits, your habitual way of thinking, so here we're talking about your thinking habit. So when you think about your thinking habit, good morning, Erica. Hey, honey bun, love you back. When you think about your thinking habit, does it benefit you? Is it something that you want to grow? The way that you think habitually, would you like that to exponentially grow? Would you like that to go deeper and wider and broader, more expansive? increase in frequency, your habitual thinking, your automatic thoughts. Would you like those to grow, or do you need to shift those? So today I'm inviting us to consider our thoughts, our habitual thoughts, that which automatically plays. Now, y'all might not know, but you should if you've been around here a while. We have an automatic tape recorder that plays in our brain over and over and over again. And these messages are attached to or connected to specific situations that happen in our life. Automatic tape recorder, right? That plays. And so when those situations happen, we respond in our thought life. We respond in our thought life and thereby then respond in our emotions, because our emotions are held by the meaning that we give to particular situations, ergo or i.e. the stories we tell about the situation. Judith, hey, good morning, dear. Good morning. So whatever story we weave. See, we don't always get to change the situations. We don't. We don't get to change the situations, but we do get to decide the story we tell about the situations. We do get to decide that. And so when you think about what stories you tell, when you think about what meaning you give, that's going to determine how you feel. And that's all in your thought life, beloved. That's all in your thought. That is in what words you choose to say, right? What words you choose to say. You know, Galatians tell us to think on these things, right? The things that are life-giving to us, that are honest, just, pure, that are true, that are virtuous, that are praiseworthy. It tells us to think on these things, right? Meditate on these things. That might be Philippians. Think on these things. Galatians, the fruit of the Spirit. But anyway, it's in the Bible. To focus on these things, to give your thought life to these things. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, let me just, because you know what, I think I want to talk about that. Whatsoever. Yes. So Philippians. Okay, Philippians 4:8. Okay, cool. Not feet, not us anyway. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatsoever thing is true, whatsoever thing is noble, whatsoever thing is right, whatsoever thing is pure, whatsoever thing is lovely, whatsoever thing is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think on these things, meditate on these things, focus on these things, give your time, attention, and energy to these things, Let's see if we can change. Let's see what the Message Bible says to that. See if we can, summing it all up, friends, I'd say you do best by filling your minds and meditating on things true, noble, reputable, authentic, compelling, gracious. The best, not the worst. The beautiful, not the ugly. Things to praise, not things to curse. Put into practice what you learned from me, what you heard and saw and realized. Do that, and God, who makes everything work together, will work you into his most excellent harmonies. Okay. Philippians 4:8. Virginia, good morning, my dear sister. Good morning and welcome. So it's pretty clear, like, where we are to park our minds. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to stay there all the time, because life happens and we have to deal with stuff that will have us thinking contrary. But we can't stay there, y'all. Like, we can't stay there because it costs too much. It costs too much to stay there. It costs too much to focus in those ways. It costs too much to, it costs too much to have those particular things happen in those ways. So we've got to give our thought to the stuff that gives us life. We got to give our thought to the things that help us to that help us to live our best, fullest, freest life, right? To live the kind of life that gives us more energy daily, as opposed to when we have the feelings, the lower frequency feelings, those that are more the is it suppressed, more of the kind of the suppressed feelings, um then we don't have as much energy, we don't have as much life available through our feeling mechanisms, right? And so I invite us to focus on those things that will give us life, right? Focus on the things that will give us life. Focus on that which is life giving, which is lighthearted, which is joyful, which is, beneficial, that you want to spread and increase, and you want more of it. You want to become more in those areas. Like, give yourself the gift of focus, in, like Philippians said, right? Let's go back to what the NIV got to say about it. NIV. Okay. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatsoever thing is true, whatsoever thing is noble, whatsoever thing is right, whatsoever is pure, whatsoever is lovely, whatsoever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think on such things. Think on those things, beloved. Think on those things, the NLT. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. So it's not that we won't have other thoughts, but where do you fix your thoughts? I love that. This is the NLT, New Living Translation. Fix your thoughts. Fix your thoughts. Place your thoughts. Put your thoughts. So when you choose a thought, right, that aligns with this. Choose a thought that is true. Is it true, beloved? Is it true? Is it true? Is it honorable? Is it right to focus there? Is it pure? Is it lovely, life-giving, and admirable? Think on these things. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. When you get to choose your thought, okay? When you get to fix your thought, when you get to meditate, when it takes time to where you're going to pour your energy out, let it be on those things. Let it be on those things. I am not saying that we won't have other moments of thought. I'm not saying we won't have other moments of consideration. I'm not saying that, because all kinds of things come into our life, and so we will have thoughts about those things. But baby, beloved, when I get to focus. So for instance, I take walks most every day. My goal is to walk every day. So when I'm out there walking, like, I am not thinking about the challenges of my life. That is not the time. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not talking about it. I'm not engaging it in most cases. Sometimes I get phone calls and have to take them and engage and deal with stuff. But more often than not, I am fixing my thought. I am thinking about, I am either meditating on something that has been wonderful, that I love, the feeling, the memory that comes, the feeling that comes with the memory of the thing. So I will milk that. I will leverage that. Or I am in the present moment looking at the sky, the trees, the birds, looking at just God's clouds, the creation, feeling the warmth of the sun or the cool wind or whatever it is. Like, I am milking the environment, milking nature, and loving Papa's creation. Or I am contemplating something, like I got the Self-Love Queens adventure coming up, y'all. And since we're talking about it, I might as well put the link in the chat. So I've got the Self-Love Queens adventure coming up. And so because of that, yeah. And so I'm excited about the possibilities that I get, how the level of service that I get to have. I'm excited about that. And because of that service, beloved, because of this opportunity to serve, so now I use some walk time to envision what those days will be like. I even envision the setup days. We go up a day early and we set up and we put everything together. And so I can really center and ground myself because I don't like coming in places hot. I don't. I don't want to run in and get to go. And I can do it, but I'm not my best when I do it. I want to serve you from my best place, from my highest good place, from my most elevated place. And in order to do that, I have to monitor my thoughts. If I come in hot, rushing, da 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 da, my thoughts are running. I'm over here. Instead of being present with you. So I go in a day before. We go in a day before, and we set up and we get things together so that we can chill. I mean, we're working, but also, I can get up early that next morning and just be ready to receive you. So, Brian, hey sis, good morning. So good to see you. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited. So if you can join the Self Love Queens Adventure this year, you want to join, you do. But you got to let me know like today, because I got to talk to the peoples today. Anyway, so thinking, as you're thinking, right? When Philippians 4:8 says, fix your thoughts. Beloved, where are you fixing your thoughts? Where are you planting your thoughts? Where are you putting your thoughts? Where are you securing your thoughts? Fix your thoughts. Fix it. Fix your thoughts on things that are. Fix your thoughts. That's what scripture says for us to do. Because when we think on the things, when we meditate, when we fix our thoughts on the heavier things in life, we will feel the pressure of it. We will feel the pressure. Just do a thought experiment. Do a thought experiment. Think of something that you don't like, that you got, you didn't want, that you didn't get and you wanted. Think of something that's heavy or whatever and monitor your feelings. Monitor your feelings. It's very simple, very easy to see. Take 60 seconds to think of it and then get a feeling chart and see where you are on the feeling chart. There's a feeling chart that one side said when your needs are being met, the other side says when your needs are not being met. Google that feeling chart, feeling wheel. And you're going to be on the side when your needs are not being met more often than not. Then follow that up with find a memory or a future desire or something you're just extremely grateful for right now and feel your soul, feel your mind, fill your heart with that memory or that thought or that possibility. Just feel the joy of it. And you're going to be on the other side of that chart when your needs are being met. So, beloved, it ain't about what's happening on the outside. It's not. It's not. It's not. Now, the outside does influence. We're not saying it doesn't influence. It does influence and it can affect us. And we're not saying that. I'm not saying that it doesn't. But I'm saying more powerful is what's happening on the inside of us than whatever is happening on the outside. The more powerful. And we know that if we look through history and we look at people like Harriet Tubman, we look at people like Mahatma Gandhi, we look at people like King, of course, Martin Luther King. We look at Dr. Martin Luther King, right? We look at people like Viktor Frankl, or we look at people like Nelson Mandela, right? What they had going on the inside of them. Mother Teresa was so much greater, so much more expansive, so much more powerful than what was happening on the outside. Because if they had yielded to what happened on the outside, we wouldn't know their names. Okay? We just wouldn't know their names. Fix your thoughts, beloved. Fix your thoughts on the things that are lovely, that are true, that are pure, that are honest, that are what else we got in there? That are right, that are honorable, lovely, and admirable. Those things that are excellent and praiseworthy. Fix those things. Let me just go on back to the King James Version. Finally, brethren and sistren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Meditate. Meditate. Think, 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 think. Intentionally think. Fix your thoughts. Focus on. Meditate on these things, beloved. Meditate on these things. Good morning, cousin. All is well with me. I pray all is well with you too. So, we had time, y'all. Ooh, that time went fast this morning. Look, beloved, I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. I wish that you have an amazing day. Now, remember, tomorrow we are on, where are we at? It should be down here. Tomorrow, well, it's going to say today, but I just, wait. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So tomorrow we are on For the Love of It, WKEJ TV live stream. Fridays from 11:30 to noon. We are no longer at WHPR TV Detroit. There were some equipment challenges there, and I'm grateful, right? Not for the challenges. I am grateful for the opportunity that I had there. Grateful for the opportunity. It's all love. They are an amazing group of people who are servicing our community. So I'm grateful for them. And it's time. It was time for me to shift and do something different, so that I can show up the way that I need to show up. And so you can catch me live on WKEJ Live Detroit right here, y'all, from my office. Okay. Because we will carry on with the mandate that Papa has given us, and that is to spread love, to add more love into the world. And so For the Love of It continues. So I'll see you live tomorrow from 11:30. Oh, well, at 5:40 first, and then 11:30. We have double whammies on Fridays, 11:30 to noon. All right. I love you. I appreciate you, and I value you. Bye-bye for now. Oh, at the moment, Abba gave us our breath. Me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just simply don't have the right to not be amazing. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.